Welcome back from the rest hold, everybody. It's time for us to get into our first of our two main events for the evening, and that's our October mailbag. The questions that you guys had sent in over the past couple of weeks, past month, whatever the case may be, for us to answer on this edition. And we've got a couple different things here. We got 4 different people sent in some questions. Silent Wind of Doom, Declan McAree, Mark Swabey, and Peter Piccininni. So let's start off with Silent Wind of Doom. Question number 1. If you formed a tag team, which other Smack Talk / Raw Post Show host would you choose to be your partner, and what would the name of the team be? Miguel counts. And I said Miguel, because by default, I'd be the Shawn Michaels, and he'd be the Marty Jannetty. I don't think we need a team name. I think it'd just be Tony Mango and Miguel Leon. Just WWE rules. No tag team name. But I'm kind of curious, so if you have any suggestions of what our team name should be, leave it in the comments below. Peyton, what do you think? Who would you team with?
I guess I would team with Drew, so we can be the big man, little man combo, where he would just get his ass kicked the entire match, and then I can get the hot tag and come in and clean house and win us the match.
God damn it, the entire reason I was going to pick Drew so I could make the hot tag, because he's the only one smaller than me.
Well, that's why I got us first.
Do you guys have team names?
Oh, I was just going to call mine Stephen Wago, so when the winner of the match is Stephen Wago, so he didn't even get a shout out.
Good answer. I can't beat that one.
Sean, what about you? Who would you team with?
Oh, I'd pick Wiggle. Just because he's British.
The UK connection?
Yeah, the UK connection's got to stay strong. And our tag team name would be the Canadian Elephants.
This needs to be a team now. The Canadian Elephants. They need to be on WWE 2K16 with what was the other thing? Giant Thundercock or something?
Yeah, Thundercocks.
Was it the Raging Thundercocks? I'm not too sure.
I thought it was just the Thundercocks.
I think we just kept adding things because it sounded awesome.
I think you need to bulk him up, give him a steroid treatment. It needs to be the Giant Thundercock. The Giant Raging Thundercock. Other question from Silent Wind of Doom. Where do you get your t-shirts from? I can't answer that one. I have a couple other things I need to do first. One is I need to post up a video of me completely muted. Another thing is I need to tell you how to draw Pac-Man. And then I need to discuss the pillow that I got for Christmas.
These people think they understand our jokes.
That's the best way to put it, I guess. Anybody want to throw out a little reference there to where you get your t-shirts?
Well, I got a sweet-ass Curryman t-shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees.
You're still wearing that?
He hasn't taken it off, but he hasn't.
It's not right now. It's in the wash, so I gotta get it nice and pristine before I put it back on and eat curry with it.
Is that why you gotta keep washing it?
Yeah, he's just like, as soon as he puts it on, he's eating curry, and then he's like, fuck, I gotta watch.
You know what the best part is? I actually ate curry and got a curry stain on it.
Curry stain sounds like a terrible wrestler.
Just play base the curry stain.
I don't know. It's probably a little bit better than Giant Raging Thundercock.
It's a tag team.
Oh, it's a tag team? I thought it was one guy.
No, it's the Thundercocks.
Ah.
Yeah, because I had Cocknose and he had, what was your guy's name again?
Thunder Turtle.
Thunder Turtle.
Alright, let's move on here. Mark Swabey says, who is your favorite non-WWE wrestler, excluding Curry Man?
Easy.
I'm gonna let
You
say
no
this.
good son of a bitch! What did he ask me?
That question.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Sushi.
It's Sushi.
Yeah, it is. It's Sushi. If you don't know who he is, look him up.
I would like sushi so much better than Curry Man.
What's the question? Who do I like the best at, out of non-WWE wrestlers?
Yeah, excluding Curry Man.
AJ Styles.
John, what about you?
Mine is North Furnham.
He is the man.
He is the man, or EC3. One of the two. I think North, because North almost beat him once.
EC3 is one of my 4 picks that I couldn't quite decide for. The other 3 were Bobby Roode, Austin Aries, and Shelton Benjamin. Always liked Shelton Benjamin. And I got to imagine he's probably still as good.
What, non-roided Bobby Lashley?
Peyton, what about you? Who's your favorite non-WWE guy?
Does this mean people who were never in WWE?
I kind of took it as not necessarily. I mean, you could hold yourself to that if you want.
All right. Well, if it's people who just are not in WWE now, I'm going to say Johnny Mundo.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Because him over on Lucha Underground has just been absolutely fucking awesome. Best work of his career he's done by far. And if it's people who have never been in, also from Lucha Underground, I'm going to say Prince Puma. If you've never seen this guy work, he also works on the indies as Ricochet. Fucking awesome guy.
Never seen that guy work.
Oh, let me drop in another, since you were at Angelico. You just reminded me.
Oh, Angelico's fucking... Holy shit. The fucking dives this guy does from, like, the top of the building. Just amazing.
Top of the building?
Yep.
Yeah, he literally climbs to the top of the office building they have there and leaps off it into the ring.
Jeez. Might have to check that out. Question from Declan McAree. If you had to make a WWE Studios film and you could use any amount of WWE Superstars or Legends to star in it, what would the movie be about and who would you choose to be in it? I'm going to say, give us the backstory of Undertaker and Kane. It sucks that we don't have Paul Bearer anymore, but, you know, you can recast that and just do, like, the backstory of how they came to be. Do the whole thing with, like, the burning down the house or whatever it was.
Down the house.
Wasn't there something about, like, Undertaker had these, like, kids or something that got killed that they talked about one time?
Yeah, that was Kane.
No, that he had, like, a daughter or something, I think.
I never...
There was something about that. I can't remember for sure, but they can make stuff up. They can fill in some plot holes and stuff like that and just do, like, kind of like a horror movie that you would pitch it towards, like, it ends with, like, the Hell in a Cell match or something. I'd like to see that. Or you can even go past that, actually. But Undertaker and Kane, some guy as Paul Bearer, do some kind of a prequel thing like that. I think that's the best possible thing. That would be the only WWE Studios movie that I can think of that I would actually watch. Because I'm not watching any of the other crap. I could be like, oh, 12 rounds, part 9. I got 12 more rounds or some bullshit like that. And I don't want to see Randy Orton go to the papers over and over again. I don't want to see Knucklehead 2 or what the hell's that movie that's coming out now? The Page one. Santa's
Little Helper.
Santa's Little Helper. Yeah, no. So Sean, WWE Studios says, "Go ahead, let's make a movie." What would you do?
Oh, this is an easy one. I would do the uncut version of Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson in that hotel room.
Yeah, that's better than my pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Peyton, what about you?
Kane.
Well, I'm going to do the sequel to your story about what happened between Undertaker and Kane. This should actually probably be part of a trilogy, where the second movie is a romance story between Kane and Katie Vick.
She could be the love interest. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And then the third part of the story is when Kane goes to college. So he learns how to write poems and stuff. So he cuts promos and they play music under him. He's all studious.
The story of Glenn.
The Glenn trilogy.
Wago, what movie would you do?
Bully. Bad guys finish first. Starring Kevin Owens. And it's just him being a fucking dick to people the entire movie.
They're like, what's the plot of this movie? So you know Kevin Owens, right? Yeah? Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Tell me you wouldn't... Yeah, exactly, you'd fucking watch it.
But you know what? He'd have to have some kind of a cameo where, like, his best bud that bullies people with him is Ryback.
And I've pictured a scene where he has a flashback to his childhood and how he used to bully in school. But during the flashback, it's just still him, so it's just him kicking the shit out of kids.
No. See, the plot has to be that Ryback is like a new rival bully that moves into town, and at first they don't like each other, but then they figure out that they can get a lot more done if they team up and bully the rest of the school together. And it's like a new budding friendship.
They have like a bully off. the Batman v Superman that's coming up soon, and we had the Freddy versus Jason, like that kind of a thing. Just have like Kevin Owens versus Ryback, but then they get together and fuck everybody else at the school.
Oh damn! I got the perfect title for that as well.
Hmm.
The Canadian Elephants.
Damn it, Tony. Every time you
even-
laugh at it, he's going to say the joke again.
And I'm gonna think it's funny because I'm tired.
Did we fucking say that like on air or off?
I don't even
It was
remember.
off. It was definitely off.
So people just keep hearing about this Canadian elephant and like, the fuck.
Our final question is actually 18 questions. Peter Piccininni threw it out there. He says, I think in July you guys talked about Pokemon. So instead of a 30-day challenge, I got some quick questions for you guys. And instead of us going through all 18 or whatever like that, I wrote down my response to all 18 of them. But I'm just going to pitch a couple of them out there for you guys to throw out. And if you want to answer different ones, go ahead and do that. But who are some of your favorite Pokemon out there? I said one of my favorites is Snorlax. Another one's Charizard. I really hate the ones that are like duplicates. Like, we've got Butterfree already. We don't need Beautyfly. This is a fucking knockoff. I know, Wego, you're a big fan of Vaporeon, the asshole Pokemon. I think that's what the Pokedex says.
It's my favorite Pokemon. It's fucking great. The reason I actually like Vaporeon just goes back to my like childhood playing the Pokemon games. It was the first one I leveled to 100 and it used to fuck everything up. So that's why it's my favorite. Togekiss is a beast in the newer games. It just fucks shit up. So I got a few new favorites, but I'm partial to like the original 150.
Anybody got like a favorite legendary?
Mew. Easily Mew. Because Mew was always that one where you'd read something in like the gaming magazine. Do gaming magazines still exist?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
You have Game Informer, that's about it.
But yeah, and you'd like read a rumor on how to get it, and then you'd spend like a week and it didn't fucking work and you'd be so pissed.
How do I move that damn truck?
Yeah, you'd fucking fight Lance 99 times in a row only using, like, level certain Pokemon. You'd try all this bullshit to get a goddamn Mew and never get it, unless you glitched your game. So that's why Mew's always going to be the ultimate legend to me, because it existed in a time where it really did feel special.
Mm. Even though it doesn't count, I always like the idea of missing No. Just like this fucking glitch Pokemon. What was he, like the bird type or something?
Sometimes when it wasn't a fucking cube XX Pokeball type.
I still think that they should capitalize on that. Just do it like the anti-Porygon. If Porygon is supposed to be some kind of digital thing, make him a fucking virus. I think that would kick ass.
You could tie it in somehow. I mean, it's a well enough known thing now.
Mm-hmm. Make that like a new legendary or something like that. The virus Pokemon. Fucking missing No. Just as soon as you catch it, your game's done. Piss off all those kids.
Yeah, they should know how it felt.
If you were a gym leader, what would your specialty be? I don't think I'd have one.
Water or psychic if I had to pick.
Psychic. Definitely psychic. I'm a psychic trainer. My favorite Pokemon are all psychic. So
here's the cool thing about psychic trainers in Pokemon. They can always like do that telepathy shit, so like it's like the one role where you get to have superpowers, so I'm fine with it.
See, I gotta give a hat tip to good old Gary Oak. He had that variety. He fucked people up. I think I'd go variety.
Nah.
Like, okay, well, you just went through the like water badge and the poison badge, and what's the one type that I can use against you? And I'll be like, nothing, you little shit. Just fuck him up.
You see, as long as I can have Mr. Mime and Espeon, I'm happy.
Oh, Mr. Mime, I hate
I
Mr. Mime.
I fucking hate
love
Mr. Mime.
Ever since Mr. Mime has become part fairy, he's like the fucking dog's bollocks.
He's a fairy now?
Yep, he's part
Yep,
fairy.
a lot of things changed to fairy, and it's confusing as shit.
Well, I understand, like, if they made, like, Togepi, or if they made,
It is.
I would assume, like, Wigglytuff, maybe?
Yeah, I think both Clefairy and the Jigglypuff evolution ones done it.
Yeah.
I mean, Clefairy literally has to be. It's
Oh,
got
I
fairy
wish-
in the friggin' name.
I wish they didn't do it just to fucking piss people off.
That would drive me nuts. Because
Yeah, exactly.
there's things that really bother me about, like, certain Pokemon being, like Gyarados being flying type. Like, what? But if they would have done Clefairy's not a fairy type, that would have just, I don't know, would have killed somebody. My OCD would have acted up way too much.
Yeah, I never understood, like, when they started making the remakes, why they just didn't fix stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a water dragon. Water dragon, have fucking Charizard be a fire dragon. Christ.
Oh, you know what? Looking through my list of my answers and stuff, I forgot to mention another one of my favorites that nobody ever likes, because he kind of sucks, but I still do love him. Delibird.
Oh, Zack Ryder? Oh, Delibird. About the same thing.
Delibird.
Delibird's fucking awesome. I mean, he's a penguin that's Santa Claus. You can't go wrong.
You just described sucks and nobody likes him. I think I'm definitely going to rename my Delibird Zack Ryder. It's a good fit.
But I like the ice cream. That's a pretty new one. Vanillux, I think it is. It's like a double
Fucking-
scoop ice cream.
I hate that fucking Pokemon. It's so
Oh, I
goddamn
love it.
dumb.
I always used to get like two-tone cones and shit. So, gotta like them by default. Favorite and least favorite Pokemon type? I've always liked Psychic, and I've always hated Bug. Bug is useless.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Bug's garbage. You can kill with so much stuff.
Heracross will fuck your shit up.
I'll fuck Heracross up with a...
Sizzle for the win as well, but fucking love
I'll
Sizzle.
fuck Scizor up with fucking Pidgey.
I'll fuck it up with that type that it's weak to.
Yeah. God damn it. Pidgey.
See, the best type was for me was Psychic. The worst for me that I was never fond of was Steel. Never
Yeah,
been a
Steel's-
big fan of Steel.
Steel's boring as fuck. That's the type I don't like.
I never liked Poison either.
Nah, I like Poison. You can be a crafty cunt with that shit.
Yeah, but all
Poison-
you need is Toxic for any Pokemon and you could be good.
Poison got good around when Toxicroak was pretty good. But other than that,
I don't remember Toxicroak.
Peyton needs to start playing Pokemon and being nerds with the rest of us.
isn't the, like a question? What's your favorite Pokemon game?
Yep, that is one of them.
Pokemon
Pokemon-
Stadium.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap.
Wow. Snap and Stadium. I think Red. I think
Nah,
that's
I
just
was
the
joking.
classic one.
I was joking about Snap. I love the shit out of that game, but Pokemon Silver always gets the remakes are the best.
I will
Actually,
play Pokemon Go.
What is that?
It's kind of a augmented reality kind of game where it uses like GPS tracking and it'll tell you like, hey, there's a Pokemon nearby. Go, fight it. And you have to find where that is in your GPS. And then when you get close to it, you pick up your phone and point it to that direction. And it'll actually make the Pokemon appear on your screen there and you have to battle it.
Huh.
And there's also like this wristwatch thing you get that tells you when you're close to one. So you don't have to like always look at your phone. This thing will like go off whenever you're close to one.
That's
That
kind of
sounds
cool.
interesting.
And yeah, you can like team up with people if it's like a really big Pokemon, you gotta take it down. It's like this really crazy, awesome interactive thing they're putting together.
So
I'm
they're
actually
just
super
kinda
stoked for it. And
they're
I'm
like,
not a
fuck the
Pokemon fan at
whole-
all.
fuck the whole MMO thing. Let's just make it real.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? They've always done shit really well when they finally do it. So maybe this is their idea of an MMO.
There's another Pokemon game that's coming out for the Wii U, which looks really good. It's called Pokken Tournament. It's done by the creators of Tekken. That looks really fucking great. It's a fucking fighting game. I can't wait to pick that up.
It's kind of like Stadium.
Nothing like Stadium. It's an actual full-on like Street Fighter type game.
Wow, you know what's funny? They've always tried to get people to be social with the Pokemon games, and now they're literally making you go outside to play with each other.
Yeah.
They're like, God fucking damn it!
They're like Professor Oak at the beginning of the game. What is your name? That's great. Now go outside. Favorite starter Pokemon? Charmander.
Charmander.
Cyndaquil.
Fuck you.
Yeah, wrong.
There's no such thing as a bad opinion except that one.
Anybody can say Squirtle, and I'll be like, all right. Any other answer than Squirtle or Charmander is wrong.
I actually prefer the second generation to the first.
Really? We had like
Yeah, I
Chikorita.
prefer Totodile. I prefer Chikorita.
I know Kalen said Bulbasaur. Totally wrong. Bulbasaur fucking blows.
I liked Bulbasaur in X and Y.
The only thing good that Bulbasaur has done over the past 20 years or 50 years, or however long Pokemon's been out there, is that one outro. That's it.
Mega Venusaur is the dog.
Yeah, but you had to fucking practically pull him by the ears to get him to do it.
I know, right? He didn't want to do it. He's bitching and shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I tried to put him through the door, and he held on to all the sides like a cat does. It was fucking awkward.
Using Vine Whip and shit.
Yeah, holding on.
But Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow was the best starter because, you could get all three of the stars. You could get Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander in that fucking game. And then you can ditch Pikachu in the box and get Jolteon later on in life, and you're like, fucking happy days.
And then ditch Bulbasaur.
Yeah, and then ditch Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur was the fucking dog's bollocks in the first game.
One other question I thought was pretty interesting out of this list was, name a Pokemon you'd think it would be useful in real life. The first thing I thought of was Machamp. He'd build some good shit. I mean, they literally have that in the game as like a Machoke or something like that, or is it a Machoke or a Machop? I don't think it's a Machamp, but one of them's just in Vermilion City, just like
Machoke
building shit. And it's just like, yeah, you know what? Machamp would be fucking awesome. He'd be a workhorse. I mean, obviously, you can surf on Pokemon, you can, fly on them. There's a lot of good variety of stuff like that, but any, outside-the-box ideas that you guys had?
Jinx.
Oh, let's just think. So, that's a pretty fucking powerful Pokemon. Arceus, the fucking god of the Pokemon world? Yeah, I think I'll have that one.
I don't know how useful God can be.
No, see, Jinx is perfect because she's just like Nicki Minaj, and she's got, the perfect blowjob lips.
That's horrifying.
Think about it.
Yeah, Jinx uses amnesia after that.
on itself?
Yeah, that's what...
Yeah.
Please, I don't want to remember.
Also the cow Pokemon. Miltank, is it?
Miltank? The free milk?
Free milk.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd want to drink that milk.
And then you got Magneton, free electricity. And then you got Porygon, which is free internet.
Yeah, but Magneton to get too close to your TV and fuck it up because it's magnet.
If you get Alakazam, and then you can just convince anybody to give you anything you want.
You could then get Alakazam and just be like, yo, instant spoons, come here.
And then you got Ditto who can transform into anything.
But just with those little 2 dots and the weird smirk.
I don't care. As long as it can transform into Samantha Singh, but I'm good.
I'm just imagining fucking her with a Ditto face. That'd be creepy as fuck.
I'd
have to use Chef's Pleasure Bag for that one.
You could probably get Meowth because he actually speaks English and walks upright.
I thought you were gonna say because he's got that payday move.
Yeah, get back.
Damn right.
Sure, that too.
I am surprised that, to be fair, Tony, that your favorite Pokemon's on fucking Ekans, which is backwards for snake, and Muck, which is cum and shit.
Yeah, there's no way I'm liking Muck.
Yeah, but just think about it though. Blastoise would be perfect because if you actually measured how powerful his blasts are, from our standards, it would put a hole through metal.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff in the Pokedex is all ridiculous. It's I think Machamp's thing says he can have 1,000 punches in a second.
The creepiest one I've come across in the Pokedex entry is Driftbloom, where it whispers to children and then drags it to hell. It's fuck it, hell. That's a bit dark, isn't it, for a children's show?
No, Driftbloom was, it just goes around looking for kids to grab onto it because it looks like a balloon, and then no one sees the children again.
And then there's the thing with the keys, or is it the key one, or is it the mask one? It's supposed to be a dead human.
Oh, the mask is a dead human, and the mask is always crying because, something to do with...
Because it remembers that it used to be a human, and it's dead or something. It was just yo, dude, whatever happened to, look at this little rat. Now he's a bigger rat.
Also, Cubone is a bit sad because he wears the skull of his dead mother.
I think the saddest one is that Spring, who has to keep springing.
God,
its heart. Every bounce makes its heart beat, and if it stops, it just drops down dead. What the fuck happens if it falls over?
It's the Pokemon equivalent of that movie Crank.
Well, that sounds like an interesting spin-off.
Well, they had Crank, and then it's Spoink, or whatever his name is.
And Kevin Owens starred it.
There's your new buddy picture. Kevin Owens and Bulbasaur, and all them all just mashed together. And I think that's a good way for us to end our mailbag.
In retrospect, right? Favorite Pokemon: Espeon. Favorite region: Johto. Favorite game: Silver. There you go.
Alrighty, guys. If you want to send us any kind of questions for the next edition, which is going to be November something or other, I get that list next to me somewhere around here.
Somewhere
around here. Yeah,
and before somebody sends it in, favorite Digimon: Agumon.
Fucking Digimon.
Uglymon.
November 11th, episode 208. That's when we're most likely going to be doing the next mailbag. So we've got a little bit of time for you guys to just brainstorm some questions and submit that to us. I will just put those off on the side if you submit them now, and we'll answer them when it comes down to it. So anything, whether it's wrestling related or not, obviously we talked a little bit about stuff that wasn't wrestling related on this. Thank you to all the 4 people who sent in your questions for this month. Mark, Declan, Silent of Doom, and Peter. And we're going to continue on with our second main event of the night, which is Wrestling with the Past, Hell in a Cell.